once again. So coming in the New Year's, I'm gonna switch it up and change it up a little bit. Start calling y'all my little CCs, cause I'm CC. I'm CC, Glamour, in the life of mom, all that. But my initial is CC. So y'all love my CCs when y'all come in here. Good morning, good afternoon, here all my little CCs. Okay, so which is me. So anyway, so back on that. So my little story is, so like I said, I'm single over here and stuff like that. If you know, I already been said that I'm single. So anyway, so Monday, like I said, so me, my mom, and my grandkids and stuff like that, and my daughter, one of my daughters, we had went, shopping and stuff. So then afterwards, we ended up at McDonald's. So anyway, so once they got their food and everything, they had left out, and I was left in there to get my purchase. So anyway, I'm just standing in line and stuff like that, just waiting for my purchase and stuff. But so people start coming in, and I'm to the side and everything, moving around, trying to get out the line. So people gonna come and that's coming in know that you already ordered, so you want to be in their way and stuff like that. So anyway, so long story short, so what this one dude, he kept looking at me and stuff like that. And so I'm just smiling, yeah, just waiting for my, my purchase and stuff like that. And so then he'll look away, stuff like that, and then he'll look again, and stuff like that and stuff. So, and then I went over a little closer. So this lady, me and her started talking. She started talking to me and stuff like that, and I was interacting with her. So, still we were just working on our purchase and stuff. And so anyway, so he gonna look at me. The man gonna look at me and tell me something. He said something in Spanish, and I said, um. no español, poquito. I know a little bit. So anyway, so he gonna tell me some. Then that's when he want to start talking in English. Some 87 years old. Me wife, me. I have a wife. Like telling me he got a wife. So the lady looked at me and I looked at her like, and I looked back at him like, okay, why is you telling me that? You know what I'm saying? I ain't started talking to you. You started talking to me. Like, okay, what you want me to do? I ain't say nothing to you. You don't want to start talking to me. But I said, what they got to do with it? You the one talking to somebody 87 years old and you got your wife. Sir, excuse me. Did I miss something? Did I fall asleep and then woke back up and, that's how the conversation started and stuff. That I said something to you first, you know what I'm saying? Lord, anyway, and so the lady looked at me and she was like, yeah, exactly. You started talking about your wife, like, okay, so why are you telling me that you got a wife? Why are you telling me you're 87 years old? You started talking to me, I ain't started talking to you. You check on the conversation. So what that supposed to mean? I said, you know what though? You got the men's out here. You got these men's out here. Some men is some good men in the world still, but you got these men out here. Don't care if they got a wife, or a girlfriend, a significant other. They'll still try to flip the game around and stuff like that. Or you think, and then you got some of these females out here don't even care if a person do have a wife and stuff like that. It's like loyalty at women. Been there, done it. I know how I feel. So I don't know what he was on, what planet he was on. Maybe he was thinking, okay, let me tell her how old I am and I got a wife and stuff like that. So if she still want to talk to me, we probably could still talk. No, 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 no. I don't float like that. I don't do stuff like that. So yesterday, so off of him. So, oh no. So, he got his little purchase, his little cup of coffee, whatever stuff. So he went. So after me and the female started talking and stuff like that, introduce ourselves, compliment ourselves, da 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 da. And she started talking about her situation, her husband, and stuff like that. She loved him to death and stuff like that. But what it most of the breaks up, a relationship is financial problems and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. And I wonder, it seems like that is the number one thing. I said, because you know what? It seems like, you making more money, you making more money than him, and then he don't like that. He's jealous, you know, on and on and on. I don't know. But babe, I've been there. Maybe y'all haven't experienced stuff like that, but I have been there and done it. And then they act like, okay, they gonna sleep on you. They gonna sleep on you and think that you supposed to take care of them. No, just Jesus said, make one step and I make the next one. Some of y'all, the men and women, some of y'all out here don't even want to make the steps. But my point is, the men's, y'all don't want to make the step and stuff. Like, where they do that? Still, I know some that do, but nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can see if you're struggling together, then I can help you. But if you're going to show me that you're able body and you don't want to just do nothing, and you act this way and you act that way, and then I'm supposed to accept it or keep accepting it and give you chance after chance after chance, because that's where my heart is at and sensitive, and I see you still gonna step on it times after time after time. No, no, no. Enough be always be enough. And then when you say and do what you want to do and stuff like that, thank you for really making my decision. Thank you. Thank you. You do what you have to do. And thank you for helping and speeding up my decision in a relationship. So, but anyway, so he sat down and everything. So I had to still had to wait for my purchase and stuff like that. And so he gonna act like, oh, should I go this way? But you looking at me, oh, should I go this way? The sit down and stuff like that. So anyway, so I felt like I got my my purchase and stuff. So I went back outside and stuff. Then my mom was like, well, we finna come in there and eat, da da da. So I'm like, well, okay, come on, so I went back inside and stuff. But I ain't want to look like I was really, like distracting him. Like I wanted to talk to him or him to keep noticing me. And then I had went and sat down, try to find us the table and stuff. Then my mama didn't eventually come in. So I think when I said, Mom, I thought you said you was gonna come in here to eat. Well, we don't change our mind. And I'm like, man, really? Really? Because otherwise, like I said, I'm in here and I don't want this man thinking that, I'm waiting for him to keep talking and precede me and stuff like that. But anyway, so I went outside and I told my mama the story and stuff like that. So moving on to yesterday. So last night, I was, kind of munching and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, I really don't want to go nowhere and stuff. I really don't do nothing. And then I wish I really had somebody that could go, and do stuff for me and stuff like that. So but I said, anyway, I still just pushed myself around about 6:30. I got up and stuff like that. And I had went to the store. So anyway, so I seen some dudes and it was blocking the walkway of the store. So I say, let me get out the car and walk all the way around. These are grown men. You see a woman coming in your presence and y'all can't even move out the way for a woman. That's why I say, where they at? It is no way in the world it's still gentlemen in the world. Where they at? So anyway, so I'm staying. So I tried to open the door and it was locked. So they finally say, yeah, the door locked because he going to the bathroom, and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you, and stuff like that. And then so just minding my own business to the side. So while they still talking, it was like 4 minutes, and like they were still talking. So one man got holler out something. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I'm like, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. He's talking about you ready for New Year's? I said, the reddest I'm ever gonna get and stuff like that. He's talking about, I'm gonna try to see where the party at, you know what I'm saying, where the party at. And I'm like, you going to party? I said, no, I don't party. I'm not gonna go party and stuff like that. He's talking about something. He say, all we have to do, talking about some his fellas, all we have to do is grab some chairs and pull up in the yard and stuff like that. I can bring the music and we and drink and stuff. We the party and stuff like that. I said to him, excuse me. I said that's not how I be bringing my New Year's. I said it just like that. Now I won't be bringing my New Year's like that. I don't even know you anyway and stuff like that. You talking about some where the party at, where the party at. I bring my music and my voice and stuff like that, and my liquor and all that, and we can have a party. We can have a party. So I'm saying, but then now here go the delicate part. But it is the year to be thankful and stuff like that because I got a son. I think he said son in the hospital with tools in him and stuff, and everything. So he's blessed, and thankful and stuff like that. Um, I guess in praying for his son, and stuff like that. But I'm like. Out of all the things y'all could keep staying to talk to somebody, a female, a woman anyway, tell me some. Where the party at? All I have to do is get my homeboys and stuff and come wherever the party is in the yard and stuff with my chairs and my music and stuff. Where the party at? I don't look at him like party. Ain't no party there. Definitely not there in my house. In my yard. I said, I'm not even starting a new year like that. With a lot of nonsense and devilment and spirits that's on you that you showing me and talking about, and I don't even know you, but yet still, y'all gonna talk about something. The party. Baby, no. So that's two encounters I done had with a male trying to talk to me like that. Once again, like I said, y'all need to have no kind of respect. Y'all see a female getting out her car, walking to the on the sidewalk where she can't even get on the sidewalk because y'all all fall like y'all crowded up. What I supposed to do? And he go to car, and he go to sidewalk. So what I supposed to do? Squeeze between the car and the next person next to the car? No, that's okay. Thank you. I'd rather just get out my car, walk around the car in the streets onto the sidewalk. That's crazy. I better get up, y'all. Get in the shower, sit in the bath. Watch me is tonight at church. So I know I'll be going to church tonight. Just smell of breakfast. It smell of breakfast. I hope all is well with everybody and stuff this morning and stuff. Take your time, bringing the New Year's right. I ain't knocking nobody though. Believe me, I'm not knocking you if you like to party and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there, done it. I used to like to, stay up at night time too and stuff like that. So the next morning, at home and celebrate and bringing in celebration, and stuff like that. But one thing I did though, when 12 o'clock, midnight hit, oh, you better best believe I was on my knees and had my children on their knees too. So I did talk them that. I did instill them in that and stuff like that. Because, I hear them talking about it. Yeah, we were home, we did da. And then when 12 o'clock came, we was on our knees praying. So I thank the Lord for that. It probably don't remember everything and do everything, but remember, that next year, when it comes in, be on there. Oh, I found out something too, y'all. Whoever it's going to get better and better and better with these dots. But anyway, that's another story. Like I said, tuck it to be fixed, and they gonna just fix the cracks, but not all the marks inside of it. I told that story before. I'm so sick. I can't even tell that story again. I'm wasting my money. I'm gonna switch up, providers that do fix phones though. But I lost my train of thought and stuff like that. But I just know New Year's Day, I'm going to church about 10, church start. New Year's. Oh, New Year's. Ding dong. Okay, so, y'all, I don't know if y'all know or not, but my daughter has sent the link to me yesterday, and I just looked at it this morning about a grant. It's a free grant that you can get, and you don't have to pay it back. You get up to $4,000 and stuff, and I heard some of the reviews in this. You got to be in a portal. You got to be in the portal 12 midnight. You got to be in that portal to fill out that form, and they gonna give you money. You know what I'm saying? I haven't looked at it yet, but I just seen it when they showed it. I'm gonna see. I hope it ain't no scheme, because they say if you need money right now, they do it once a year. Free grant money that you don't have to pay back, and they give you up to $4,000. Now, see, girl over here, I'm in church, but I'm saying pastor, 12 midnight. I know people say Happy New Year, thank you Lord, but 12 midnight, your girl hands got to be on that phone. Your girl hands got to be on that phone. Just see. Rather not, because like I said, your girl over here needs the little funds. Because I've been out of work for what? 2 weeks now. And we don't go back to work till on the 6th of January. I think we got out, the 19th? I think our last day was the 19th, that Friday of this month. And we don't go back to January the 6th, they say, yeah. But, once again, I'm telling y'all CCs. I'm telling y'all the CCs, get on that. Get on them. I'm going to come back and let y'all know what it's called, though. I'm going to come back on there, come on back on here and let y'all know what it's called. But I'm live now, so I can't go to it. But, believe me, I'm going to come back on here and I'm going to let y'all know, the CCs, what portal to go on 12 midnight for that money, because it's out here and it's free and it's a grant. You don't have to pay it back, and it's for everybody. And especially y'all know, y'all parents, and y'all don't spend out. Y'all don't spend out y'all money, and y'all need some more money for Christmas. I need money for Christmas, because I wasn't able to get everything. I ain't ashamed to say it over here. I wasn't able to get everybody, stuff for Christmas. But I need it over here. So, anyways, and stuff like that. I'm gonna get jumping in the shower. Then I'm gonna go fix me some breakfast. Okay? Alright. Love y'all.